Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. So I scalded my hand with boiling hot water, so it looks scary. Every single day it seems to look more and more disgusting, so I'm going to try my best not to lift this hand so you guys don't start vomiting when you're like seeing it and watching my videos. That's not a good combination, so I'm going to try not to lift this hand. Okay, now let's continue with the intro. So today's video is really inspired by a girl that I was talking to on Instagram. She sent me a message yesterday basically saying that she was not really feeling like going on her date that she had, and basically what do I think about it. And obviously I messaged her back and we had that conversation, but let's get into this. Okay, so obviously right now there are lots of people going out on first dates, and it's that time because now you're coming out of lockdown. You may be feeling a bit indecisive about going. Maybe your gut instinct is telling you that you don't want to go or not to go. Maybe you just have a bad feeling about it, or you feel nervous. And it's about realizing this. Okay, if you have already vetted this person out in the sense that you have googled his name, if you know his full name, google it. If you know where he works, then you can find him online and google this person. Do a little bit of research on them. Make sure that they work at the workplace that they have told you that they work in. If you know where they work, if you know what field they're in, then google, you know, like the salary for that field or something, so you know a little bit about this person before you go on this date. And I think that that will really help to ease your, you know, your worries about going on these dates when you know a tiny bit about this person. If you know what his name is and where he works, that really helps you guys to do your Google search. Okay, because once you know that, okay, this guy is my target, he earns X amount of money roughly a year, he is this age, he is, you know, respectful to me. Once you know those, that's like the basics. Once you know those things, it's a go. And for me, I'm going to go on that date regardless of if I'm getting jitters or something. If he has said something that is very dodgy and that is, it sounds very suspect, then I'm not going to go. But as long as the finances are where they need to be, you know, allegedly what I know so far, and he is, you know, being respectful to me, I'm going to go on that date. Okay, because if not, it can be missed opportunities. So make sure that you guys are seizing opportunities, you know, with both hands. Right now everybody's, you know, everybody's coming out of lockdown, everybody's starting to get back out there on dates and everything. And if you guys are missing out on dates and you're having missed opportunities, that's the next woman's coming and snagging him up. But I am, okay, I'm coming to take him from you. So go on your dates. If you're not having a suspect feeling about him, then go. That's what I say. If your gut instinct is telling you, no, something is seriously off with this guy, I just have a really bad feeling about going, then don't go. But if you're just feeling like, oh, I'm not too sure, I feel a bit nervous, push yourself to go, because that's the only way you're going to get over that, you know, first date jitters hurdle, is by feeling the fear and doing it regardless, feeling the fear, going regardless, feeling the fear and dressing up regardless, and going out and smashing your date. Okay, that's how to do it, because otherwise you just get used to staying in the house, not going out on dates, and then you get rusty and you don't know what you're doing when you finally do go out on the dates. A way to suppress those date jitters is to honestly make sure that you are, before you leave your house, you look in the mirror and you can say yes. You literally just say yes. Nobody can actually be disrespectful to me in this outfit because I look so good right now. Tom, Dick and Harry will never even approach me right now because I look smoking. I look smoking hot. That's how you need to go. That's how you need to leave your house before you go on your date. And if you're leaving your house looking that way, feeling that way, you really do not need to have the first date jitters, because for some reason that's so difficult for me to say. Guys, you try to say first date jitters and see if you can say it quickly. It's very difficult to say. So if you're dressed nicely, your perfume is very important as well, and you look like a classy woman that, you know, doesn't take any nonsense but at the same time is playful and there's so many things that go into it, but the main things are, make sure that before you leave your house you look like nobody can chat rubbish to you. That's how you need to step out of your house, okay? If you're not leaving your house that way, those jitters are relevant, but they are irrelevant when you know that you've stepped out of your house looking the best that you can look that night, okay? And or that day if you're having a lunch date or something. But I think it's all about remembering that you're never going to get where you want to get in terms of dating and building up that dating experience, that first date experience, so that you can really start knocking these dates out of the park if you don't push yourself to go, okay, in the first place. Let's do like a mini scenario time here. You guys know I like these. And let's say that you have met somebody, you met him in person, he approached you, he knows exactly what you look like in person because you met face to face. You guys have been speaking for about a week and now the time has come for you guys to go on an actual date. So on that date night, you are feeling like rather stay home and eat ice cream and watch SpongeBob, rather stay in and watch Twilight. No, you need to get up and go, because if you don't, you're wasting opportunities. It's missed opportunities that we don't have time to miss, okay? And just remember that worst comes to worst and it doesn't work out, it's a bad first date, it doesn't matter. It really does not matter. You've got that under your belt of experience and you can know what to do. You know the areas that you need to improve on for the next date, and your date, it's very difficult for me to say date night, and your date night you know, skills will grow and thrive and blossom, and you will be going on your first dates literally knocking them straight out of the park, and guys won't know what to do with themselves. They'll be all over the show and you will have the upper hand at that point. But you have to push yourself to go on those dates in the first place to get that experience and that confidence and for that to build, okay? And once you've built that experience and you've built that confidence on your with first dates, then it will make it so that when you go on the next one, it's not even a big deal. When you have 5 first dates in 1 week, that one is not a big deal, okay? So do things to take the pressure off of that one night, that one meal with that one person, okay? So things that you can do to really try to decompress and relax before you are going on your date: give yourself plenty of time to get ready. Give yourself enough time that you can have your shower, you know, do your makeup how you want to do it, shave, you know, do all of those things that you need to do your nails, your toenails, if they're not done already, or you want to change the color to go with your outfit or something, whatever. Make sure that you give yourself more than enough time, okay? So you're not rushing around, so getting ready for that one date is not stressful and a bad experience. You want it to be a nice, pleasant experience. So make sure that you take time, enough time out to get ready first, okay? That would be my first advice. That would be my first tip for you to do. When I'm getting ready for a date, I personally will take around 2 hours. It can be more, so it really depends. I need at least 1 hour to do my makeup to make sure I've got it right. You might want to change your, you know, you might want to change your lipstick color a couple of times, maybe your eyebrows aren't going on right. Like, there are just so many things that can go wrong. So make sure that you have enough time to do all of those things. To save time, then pre-do your hair before. If you're wearing wigs, then make sure that you have styled the wig beforehand, maybe even the night, maybe even the morning of, or something beforehand, so your wig is literally ready to go. So you don't have to worry about doing your hair. That's an extra thing. All you have to do is plop the wig on your head. Okay, that saves time, and it makes it so that there's less things for you to do and panic about on the actual date night. My next suggestion is that you really have different options for clothes. Okay, your outfit choice, you must have a few options. Don't leave yourself only one option, or even sometimes just two, because you sometimes, you know, on that day nothing looks good. You're like, everything looks horrible on me, this is what I plan to wear and it looks disgusting. That can really reduce your confidence, and you need your confidence to be higher. Okay, it needs to be up here somewhere when you're going on a date. So make sure that you have different outfit choices. Make sure that you have at least 3 or 4 different things that you can put together if you're wearing maybe a bodysuit or a top and a midi skirt, or if you're wearing dresses. Make sure that you have different options so that you're not just relying on that one option. It's so horrible when you have to wear something that you feel ugly in on that day. It's really horrible. Make sure that you don't put yourself in that predicament, because it's a really horrible one to be in. I think we've all done this before, probably, but I've had those nights where I'm like, I have no clothes. You have an entire you have so many clothes, but you feel like nothing looks good. You know, you need to make sure that you have lots more options, seriously. So as we're talking about outfit options, obviously footwear options as well, I feel as though you should have more than one. Make sure that you at least have different options with your heels. So maybe one is like a closed toe heel and the other is an open toe heel. So you have different looks, because different things go with different dresses and different outfits. So make sure that you have different footwear options as well. Once you know that your outfit looks good, and you know that shoe goes with that dress and that shoe goes with that one, you will feel more confident, and it will just put you more at ease on that date night. Okay, and the next point I want to make is make sure that you have a couple of perfume options. Okay, perfumes really set the mood, they set the tone, and they're emotional triggers. Okay, when somebody walks past and they smell like breath, you naturally feel like irritated if that makes sense, because it's like, ugh, it's just nasty. When somebody walks past and they smell like fresh laundry, it may be nostalgic. If you smell of feminine perfume, or if you want to go for something more sultry like an oud, as soon as you put on one of those perfumes, you are going to feel instantaneously more feminine and girly, or instantaneously more feminine and seductive. So it depends what mood you are going for. I just wanted to come on here and put different points to you guys on how you can suppress or eliminate and make those, you know, those jittery, unwanted feelings dissipate, because nobody wants to have those feelings. And it's really nice to enjoy your dates and enjoy getting ready, enjoy pampering yourself beforehand. It's a nice experience, and when you're not enjoying it, it kind of sucks. Let's get into that mode. You've got to pump yourself up, put on that good music, put on that feel good music, do whatever you need to do to get you into that he's not going to know what has hit him when he sees me tonight. That must be your mentality. So I'm going to love you guys and leave you here. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. Let me know in the comment bar underneath this video what you actually, if you have a routine to help you to get ready and to prepare for your dates, because that could really help out other ladies who are feeling a bit nervous to start going out on dates again. And with that being said, I'm going to love you and leave you, honey, and I'll see you in the next video.